He owns the Acorn Principle. Please welcome Jim Cathcart.
Hello. Good morning. When I get older, losing my hair, any moment now, will you still be sending me a Valentine, birthday greeting, bottle of wine? If I've been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? I am 64. I sing it with truth. And as a matter of fact, in a couple of months, I'll be the next one. But think about that. 10,000 people a day turning 65? 10,000 people a day? See, I'm the stereotype for baby boom. I am. I was born in 1946. I graduated high school in 1964. That's the baby boom, right? Okay? So everything that happens in my life, pretty much that's what's coming next for 78 million other people. And Ken Dykewell will give you a lot more detail on that soon. One thing I've been doing throughout my career is I've been constantly what you call reinventing myself. And I've stuck with the things that pay off. But I've found many reinvention opportunities. For example, relationship selling is what I'm best known for. So I was the original author of relationship selling. I've written like 9 books now on that subject. And that's what I'm hired for many times as I go in international engagements. But I also spent several years in psychological research that became the book, The Acorn Principle. And so that whole area of knowing yourself and growing your potential and being, true to your own DNA, so to speak, that's an area of specialty for me. But lately I've had the urge to do what I always had the urge to do, which was get out and play rock and roll again. Well, the fees ain't nearly what they are for the other. Not nearly. But I just figured, okay, just show up. Just show up. And I started playing the guitar most everywhere I went. And one time I was in Caracas, Venezuela, and I was doing a 3-hour seminar on relationship selling for 800 people. Everyone had on their little headsets. And I told the introducer, I said, during the break, you don't need to bring me back on. He said, no, sir, that is my job. I said, no, you're off duty. He said, okay. And I went backstage during the break, grabbed a guitar, came out on stage, and started, all the leaves are brown, doing California Dreaming and things like that. 800 people came back in the room, kept their headsets off, and they're singing along word for word in English. And I did 8 songs. I ended with Sound of Silence. And they nailed it. And I got a standing ovation for the break. I said, there's money here. Absolutely. So now I'm offering that as the show after the show, and it's actually adding to my fees and expanding my market. Well, one of the things I've noticed recently, and Laura Stack and I were doing some kind of brainstorming about our careers back in February, and I told her this. I have noticed, as a veteran speaker and a member of or a resident in a community that's kind of upscale, almost all of my closest friends are self-made millionaires. That's leverageable. Think about who you know and what kind of minds you're tapping into and how you could leverage that same kind of information for others. And let me wrap up with a segue into your next presenter. I wrote this just to kind of pick up on the theme of turning 64. I noticed the baby boom's no longer retiring. They're re-entering the workplace. So what they're doing is reboom, reboom, reboom. I swear I'll never grow old again. Reboom, reboom. I'll rock and roll to the very end. Reboom, reboom. I still have a dream, sweetheart. Restart. Reboom, reboom. I still have a dream, while those without one are in paradise up above. Joy and achievement are 2 things I really love. I still have a dream, sweetheart. Restart. Reboom, reboom, reboom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.